What up? What up? What up, y'all? What's up? Friday. Y'all know how it's about to go down. Thank y'all all for pulling up, for tapping in. Thank y'all for waiting on me too, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all been lighting up the chat all morning, man. Y'all see how to keep finessing the time, right? Yeah, because I had to put it together. I couldn't put them together last night, and I had to make some runs early this morning. So when I got back to the crib, I still had to put something together. So we have a good show today because it's Friday, man. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Episode 252 For No Fame Live. Thank y'all for pulling up. What's going on, family? The For No Fame Mafia is lit. Good morning, Danielle Walker. Good morning, Miss Jackie. What's up, Miss Jackie? How you feeling this morning? Thanks for bringing the good energy this morning. That's right. We made it through another week, y'all. Cozy, what's up? Made it another week, family. What's up? We here, real life TV. What's up? John Shaft, my boy. What's good? Jill Rich. I'm already starting off late, but you know I gotta holler at my people real quick, man. You know I'm gonna flow back through later. Chevy T, what's going on? Also, Mr. Martin, thank you for the donation yesterday. Appreciate the cash app, brother. Yeah, that's what it is, y'all. So we got some things we're gonna talk about. Zengard, what up? Today I'm gonna be we're gonna talk serious, but at the end of the day, it's nothing new. But I'm gonna touch on it because it's what's going on. It's what's really trending. So that's why you see the media is slowing up. It's getting dry because it's about to get real. And once again, you know I come with the proof and the facts. And it's just my opinion, right? So what's up, y'all? Lady Love, good morning. Miss James, what's up? So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna take my time, see y'all putting up. I'm about to get into it. Today is gonna be a decent episode. You know, I got a couple of things to talk about. And I'm gonna see how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, TGIF, let's get to it. Let's go. It's Friday, y'all. Stay lit. All right. Now, for this episode, I'm going to cover a couple of things. The American Dream, Black's Nightmare, Scarface Part 2. That's the name of this episode. And it's also been accusations that the Bailey sisters are the Feds, allegedly. Once again, Black Twitter has been talking, but some things that was said that I had to do a little research, and some things are looking shady, and I don't know who these two sisters are, but we're going to talk about that. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into the real business, y'all. Let's go. Scarface. We all saw Scarface, the movie. See, what people don't understand is the movie Scarface go a lot of different ways. The Scarface is actually a movie about the American dream. It's about how you can have nothing and then turn it into something, and then you can turn it again and become rich and live a life of luxury all in America. That's what the whole purpose of this movie was. But a lot of us, we use it as inspiration in the world of, you know, the street game, selling drugs, doing drugs. Scarface was the man that promoted you could be a drug dealer, make a lot of money, and get high on your own supply. Scarface represented a man of arrogance. Because when he first came, he had to play the humble role. Remember, for those that saw the movie, he had to work in that little sweaty little shop, that little hole in the wall, making food. He was playing a role of a poor immigrant. But then you see, as he started moving along, he became rich. But you also got to remember, in the movie, Scarface was a political figure. That's why he got sent to America. But my whole point is, you got to understand how the movie started off. It shows you how the people that was dealing with a certain behavior in Cuba, allegedly Fidel Castro shipped them to America by the boatloads, so-called against U.S. permission. Basically, Castro rounded up all the criminals allegedly in Cuba, all the criminals, the lowlifes, the rapists, the killers, the drug. He put all of them on boats and shipped them over here. And he took the criminals out of his country and gave them to America to be America's problem. But in my opinion, it was a lot of politics, because now we got to go back into the time of when what? Cocaine first started flooding the communities. And they already knew somebody had to do the dirty work. Somebody had to move those bricks from Miami to New York to down south, everywhere. Somebody had to do it. And it was those same immigrants that Fidel Castro shipped over here became the big time drug dealers. They say to this day that a lot of those beautiful hotels and banks and things of that nature you see in Miami come from old school drug cocaine money that was being manufactured around the same time when Scarface came out, because Scarface was a movie. Now, not only was it a movie of inspiration for every hood in America, it was also a motivational movie for every foreigner across the world. That if you're from South America or you from anywhere that has access to drugs, you can take those drugs and come to America and blow up like Scarface, become rich. From nothing to something. But as we see, who were the number one people that became a victim, not only to the movie Scarface, not only to the flooding of cocaine, who also lost in the field of business when it came down to this mass immigration that happened in the 80s. I could have sworn a lot of these people that came in the 80s, they now have their own communities. They got their own neighborhoods. Why? Because they came here to live the American dream. And guess what? A lot of them are still living it. But for some reason, every time when you look in history, when somebody come here to live the American dream, it becomes somebody else's nightmare. Or maybe the people be so asleep, by the time they wake up, they realize they wasn't a nightmare. That's what it's all about. And I'm going somewhere with it, so I need my smart people to pay attention. When I was talking about certain things like yesterday, certain things about crime, I'm going to be real. Most of our households, our families, we were not taught crimes. You might have had one or two people in your family that did dirt. We were not taught crime until these blockbuster Hollywood movies came out that were big promotional tools. That's why you got to do is rewind history. You'll see in the early 80s, everybody wanted to be a drug dealer. Everybody wanted to be Scarface. I'm talking about the old heads now. In every generation, they make sure you see Scarface. So I don't care if you was born in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010, they make sure every generation you're going to know Scarface. Because Scarface is the number one movie storyline to promote the American dream, whether legal or illegally. So I'm going somewhere with this. Like I said, I'm just going to show y'all something, how these programs and mind control programs work, how they implement them, because whatever you want to put in somebody's household, I told you, you put it in music or in a movie. That's what they did with Scarface. Now you understand why to this day, there's a lot of people locked up from the cocaine era. A lot of people died in the cocaine era. A lot of people got rich in the cocaine era. Because you got to remember, at one time, cocaine was America's favorite drug. Not only for the high, the cocaine generated the most American dollars in the 80s, the fastest. See? But I'm going to show y'all something. Now we live in this Scarface Part 2. No movie, real life. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. No movie, real life. Now, you know I've been keeping it going with these stories and giving y'all daily updates. And shout out to all the people that's been keeping everybody on point, because a lot of people are asleep. And I'm telling you, some of them ain't going to wake up. Then by the time the other ones wake up, it's going to be too late. They're going to understand that what? They living in a nightmare now. Now, let's get into it. Let's go. You know, I've been talking about these migrants, and I'm going to show y'all somehow. Everybody was crying about the wall, and it's not right what they doing. And they was finessing people with camera tricks, showing you little kids and showing you little angles of people looking bad. But people still don't understand the tricks of the camera. And like I said, it's no more Hollywood. Guess what Hollywood is now? Hollywood worked their magic on the news, TV shows, stuff like that. When you watch these media outlets, that is Hollywood, for those that don't know. But I want y'all to see what's been going on, what some of y'all already know. 7 more Texas counties declare invasion at southern border, bringing total to 17. And what that is I told you, it's loads of big buses coming in every day. But you see the key word here, invasion. I mean, they just popping up out of nowhere. They just pulling. Now, like I said, when the borders open up, when the man Joe opened up the borders after the C-19 lockdown, I said the hell gates has been opened up, the floodgates. I saw a news story that said the same thing about the floodgates are open. People don't even have no clue what that means. I just told you back in the day, Fidel Castro put all the criminals on boats. Now they're not putting them on boats. Now they're getting put on buses. And what I'm saying is, not all these people coming in are criminals. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not talking about nobody coming to live the American dream. I just got to speak my piece. Some of these people coming are good people. Some of them are criminals. That's what some people don't understand. Now, y'all know we already got this fentanyl pandemic. They already told you where it came from. They said it come from Mexico by way of China. So the number one question is, why are all these people coming in from Mexico? But it's not just Mexicans coming in. That's another trick. You got people coming in from El Salvador and other places. Venezuela, but the number one thing is El Salvador. Do you know? For my people that know, I know y'all know where I'm going, but some people don't know about El Salvador. That is where MS-13 comes from. The same gang they always tried to label as the number one gang in America. And we know MS-13 deal with all type of crimes. As far as they deal with chopping people up, all of that. But my point is, MS-13 headquarters, they big OGs, they big network comes from El Salvador. And just so happened, a lot of these migrants are coming from El Salvador and many other places. See this yesterday. New York City now using 14 hotels to house migrants amid ongoing surge. Didn't your boy tell you they was going to bless them? They was going to look out for them. They're going to make sure they straight. I told you that. People don't even know how they're going to pay their rent this fall winter. They don't got to worry about that. They're in a hotel, and when they leave those hotels, guess what, y'all? I fucking already told people, when they leave them hotels, they will be in brand new, fresh apartments. I'm telling y'all, man. You people don't have no clue of what's going on. So like I said, Scarface Part 2. You dig? They coming into America every single day to live the American dream, the good life. And I also want to show you how these people coming in. They ain't all poor. They ain't all scrounging. Nah. As you see right here, them still coming to New York, the families. You see they're being greeted by the mayor of New York and a lot of other politicians, mainly Democrats. But my point I want you to understand, do you see these children? You heard it saying the children are the future, right? Well, you're looking at some of the future children of America coming to live the American dream. It's not wrong with that. I'm just showing you. My point is this. Some people are asleep that been here, they're sleeping. Other people coming while you sleep, because most of these buses coming in at night while you sleep. You sleeping, they coming woke, ready to live the American dream. And also, I just saw the story today where they've been regurgitating that 1 million people has died from C-19 in the country. So common sense to tell you the 1 million of people that die have to be what? Replaced. That's 1 million people that's 1 million tax dollars down the drain, or 1 million people that pay taxes down the drain. We need more taxes. But my point is this. Do you see them getting off the buses? What they getting into now? Off the bus, look like they getting picked up in some type of Uber, Lyft. It could be city vehicles taking them to the hotels. Also want you to see this, what I was showing y'all before. Look at their size. Does that man look like he's starving? He look a little built to me, don't he? Both of them, don't they? Look like they coming to do some work, don't they? Look like they going to work. Because like I said, you got the people coming to work and live an honest life. But if you think criminals ain't coming in the country with them, you're sadly mistaken and you're stupid. At the same time, we keep hearing about these kidnappings and trafficking, and everybody that happened to get out of a trafficking situation, they said the people looked like they was trying to kidnap them. Allegedly, they looked at Hispanic. And just so happened, most of these people getting off the buses are Hispanic. So we know right now, we probably got the good and the bad coming in. But guess what? You can't do nothing about it. And guess who's going to pay the price? This ain't about race. This is about politics. Do you see this man getting off with a fresh fade? His child has a fresh haircut. You see his little boy is chilling. He bringing his family here. For what? The American dream. He's going to get put up in a hotel. He's going to get pampered. They're going to be taken care of. While your rent going up and you trying to figure out what's next. I just wanted to show y'all, for all y'all people that was feeling sorry for the border people and you was mad at Trump because he put up the wall. Now, I want to know what y'all got to say now. You see this picture? I got to show y'all detail. You see that one? He got his hat backwards. You see him right here, fresh haircut. You see they in shape, got their whole family with them. What they coming here for? To lay around? What they coming here for? Look to me like they coming to put in work. Look like to me, they came to the land of milk and honey. So like I said, while people sitting here sleeping, fighting each other, worried about this and that, man, you ain't got no clue what's going down. And by the time a lot of y'all wake up, it's going to be too late. You know why? You're not going to be in position. And right, each and every day, some people getting put on the back of the burner every day. Because guess what? As they come in, they get help, you get nothing. The same way Ukraine got what, 13.6 billion? Well, it's a budget for these people too. Guess what? You just don't know how much the budget is. Don't you understand common sense for them to put them in 14 different hotels in one city? How much money that is? How much money that is to fit that bill? As far as we know right now, they're trying to fulfill a quota. Buses coming in every day by the loads. I showed you this picture right here. You see the clothes they got on. You also see a dark-skinned man back there. Because I already told you months ago, they even said it was Africans, all type of people coming to America through way of Mexico. My point, you see that man with a Jordan t-shirt? You see I'm just showing you, they not no dusty little scroungy hunger. We need help, feed us. No, they coming healthy, ready to work, y'all. They coming ready to take your spot. They coming to build businesses up. You dig? They want the American dream. And I'm just showing you how it's going to be some people's nightmare. But not only that, I'm showing you for a fact how certain people were taught to hate their country, hate themselves, and the people that love your country, they coming to take what you don't want no more, what you hate. That's all this is about. Every day, they pulling up. And I don't see nobody looking skinny and hungry. I don't see nobody hurting. This how they flooding. They flooding every day. While like everybody, we still talking about the slave ships and how the slaves, this and that. Well, If it was so-called slave ships coming in back then, all you got to understand is it's a whole lot of buses coming in now. You know what I'm saying? These buses bring a whole lot of people, and they ain't slaves. They ain't kidnapped. They coming in willingly. That's why they're called migrants. They actually coming in legally. That's why they call migrants, not immigrants. Basically, you see them in Port Authority, New York City, chilling with a certain setup. Man, they come in here getting put on. They come in here getting put in position. I told y'all it's a great replacement. But I'm showing you this. Look, y'all, I'm showing y'all this because, right, all this shit about to hit the fan. It's election season. These politicians shifting gears. And I'm telling y'all, this fall winter shit gonna change. And all this got to do with up to 2024 because, you know, Joe gets out of office in 2024. So a lot of certain things got to be in effect by the time they get out. By the time they leave, there's certain things they want in place. And it's all part of the agenda. That, like I said, they are coming here to do all the things that you don't want to do, all the things you can't do. They come here to out hustle you. Like I put a post in the comment section yesterday. I just put a general comment. Don't get mad, go harder. So I'm telling all my people right now, if you ain't willing to go hard, you're gonna lose. You can get mad all you want. You can run your mouth all you want. But if you ain't willing to go hard and put that work in, meaning to put yourself in position, your family, your loved ones, it's no guarantee you're going to see a great day. Like I said, they got that 2030 agenda. All this go with it. And the way it's playing out, a lot of people are not going to be walking around in 2030. But remember the key thing I always told you. Remember, I said, in my opinion, they don't want to get rid of everybody. They just want to get rid of some people. And all this is the works and the powers of the hidden hand. What's up, Rondell? What's up, Wax Dog? I see you touch on this yesterday, too. This is what people asked for. Open borders. Now they got them. That's another thing in America. You get what you asked for. See that? And now I hope a lot of y'all learning how y'all been tricked, deceived, going hard. Just think of all the months and years when you was fighting and getting mad and upset over Trump and worried about that man so much. And meanwhile, you had no idea what they had planned for you on the back end. Because, see, we only worry about what's in our face. We never pay attention to the back end. We have no clue of the back end. We don't. Some people even know what the hell a back end is. But I want to show you how everybody kept focusing on Trump being a racist. Meanwhile, other races coming in the country. And it's not just they come in the country, man. They coming to get paid. They coming to take over. They coming to build their communities up and then bring some more of their people over here and have their kids living the finest life. And I'm telling y'all, man, I'm trying to tell y'all the way we was raised, we supposed to break out of that fucking spell. They raised our people a certain way to keep us dumb, deaf, blind, and ignorant and slow. You keep staying in that state of mind, you're not going to get nowhere. Because I keep telling people, while you keep focusing on all the wrong shit, they finessing you with the right shit that you're supposed to be on point with. That's how you keep getting tricked. You always worried about what everybody doing instead of doing what you got to do. Oh, now all you want to do is beef and fight, kill, and be ignorant. So guess what? These people, they don't come here to fight. They ain't coming here to be ignorant. They already know motherfuckers don't like them. Not only do they not got so-called white people that don't like them, allegedly, it's a lot of black people on. My point is they don't give a fuck about no racism in America. That's my point. That's what you're supposed to learn from these people. They don't give a fuck about no racism. They don't give a fuck if you don't like them because they ain't from this country. Why they come to this country for? To get paid and get their kids a good life. That's the whole agenda. See, but our people, they always missing the fucking agenda. Why? Because they always getting tricked and worried about the wrong fucking agenda. You still saying the same shit your people said in the 60s and the 70s. Now that's why you keep doing the same fucking shit. This is why I told y'all certain shit that I've been saying. But now everything I've been talking about for the people that listen, it's all playing out now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's all playing out. And I'm not gonna lie. When I see it play out, that gives me the sign that things is going in a different direction. Because this is reality, y'all. We're supposed to be ahead of them already. It's no way none of them should come in this country and pass us. It should not happen. Because we've been here already. They just getting here. But guess what? Keep playing again. Keep bullshitting. A couple more years, they're going to be past all of us. These same people coming here with nothing, allegedly, they're going to be past us. And guess what? They're going to help them get past us. So therefore, I understand I can't get mad. I have to go harder. And if you learn anything from your parents, your ancestors, they already told you anything you get, you got to go 3 times harder. Not 3 times lazier, 3 times harder. That's a hidden law, a hidden secret. You know that. They say that anything black people, brown people get, they got to go 3 times harder in this country. But they're coming here ready to go 5 times harder than you. So what you going to do? You going to just keep crying, complaining, talking about racism and this and that? What you going to do? Man. But like I said, my smart people, they're already on point because they're already doing it. But like I said, they showed you right here, 7 more Texas counties declare invasion. They just popping up all over the border, coming in, flooding. And I showed you how they stopping the cocaine coming in, but these people coming in constantly. And just so happened, it's a lot of fentanyl in the country too. Now you understand about the rainbow fetty. Now you understand about the overdose crisis and all of that. But you got to remember, all of this shit that's going on now happened hundreds of years ago. It's the same fucking program. It's the updated version. I told you. After slavery, allegedly, when Abraham Lincoln so-called abolished slavery, Emancipation Proclamation, whatever you want to call, right after that, they started flooding mad people in the country. Once again, bringing shitloads of immigrants. Because that was despite you, and that's why you never got your 40 acres and a mule. That's why you never got into position like you were supposed to. And remember, even after then, they were supposed to set people straight, get everybody in position. They reneged on the deal and started giving the jobs and money to so-called immigrants. I already went in all of that. This shit is nothing new. I keep telling y'all, nothing you're going to see is new. Only thing going to change is the fashion, and sometimes that shit don't change. They just keep moving the shit around. The powers that be, they don't change. They stay the same. You know how they stay the same? They stick to the agenda. And like I said, they patient. So, like I said, Scarface was not only a movie for the hood. Scarface is the movie for all immigrants. If you think these immigrants and migrants never seen Scarface, you must be out your mind. They come to be like Scarface. Now, one of the main things I wanted to show y'all, like I was pointing out earlier. Hold up. One of the pictures, damn, I think I missed to put it up here. One of the pictures you'll see, well, you can see from these right here, these are regular dudes. And my point is, we don't know, far as we know, like, let's look at this dude right with the black shirt and the fade. Far as you know, he could be coming here to transport, but he playing a role of a broke immigrant. You see what I'm saying? He can have 1,000 fentanyl pills stuffed somewhere. That's my whole point. But I have to load up the picture, man. I gotta find it now. Where one dude, these dudes look like they were straight from the gang. And a lot of people forgot about this too. Did you forget when they came to Texas a couple months ago? This was less than a year ago, y'all. All of the Haitian immigrants. And they claim they sent them back, but we ain't never see that happen. We don't know if that's a fact. You think they coming here to play? Oh, matter of fact, they're already here. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We hear all this population deduction, population control. You see how they was mind controlling you with that the whole for all these years, had you focus on population control. And meanwhile, they are controlling the population. You know how they controlling it? We keep our foot on this population and we let this population flourish. That's population control. You dig? But you thought it was just all about slaughter and death. No, I told you they slaughter you through programs and fucking finances and let you take yourself out and let your population go into prison. That's the population y'all hold down. We don't need your population out here. We need your population in those walls behind in them jails. You got to keep that economy going for us. You get it? But guess what? This shit ain't nothing new, y'all. But guess what? It all hit the fan too. It's all going on right now. So it's nothing you can say, nothing you can do. Every day you go to sleep, all you got to know is they coming in by the lows and somebody's going to be replaced. The question is, are you going to be replaced? Or are you going to get on your shit and be in position? You going to let them pass you? You going to still be at the end of the rope and still complaining? Or you going to get to it? What you going to do? Because they ain't playing. They're not playing. And you best believe things are going to change drastically. A lot of these people are going to be straight. And I also want to show y'all how they was playing a politician game the whole time. Because, in my opinion, the so-called Mayor Eric Adams in New York City, he knows exactly what's going on. So that's why you'll see common sense why they did the indictments, the gang sweeps first, and get more people out the fucking way. Now we can bring them in. And then guess what they're going to do? Because September election time coming back, guess what's going to happen again? More indictments about to come out. Because it has to be made safe for the the migrants. Got to be safe now. And we need to kick y'all out of some of them cribs because y'all using them as hubs for drug dealers, gang activity. We need to kick y'all the fuck out so they can get the crib. So right now, you see a lot of projects getting remixed and rebuilt and restructured. Who you think going to move in these new apartments? Who you think about to get this new low-income housing? Stabilized rent. Who you think about to get it? Man, people don't have no clue. But like I said, keep being stupid. Keep worrying about the wrong shit. That's on you. Because guess what? In America, you have the choice to focus on what you want to focus on. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I told you. We've been taught to have so much freedom that some of us are so free that we became super dumb. And that is your freedom. You're free and you're dumb. That's it. You're free to be ignorant. You're free to sit on your ass all day. You're free to complain all day. You're free to hate. You're free to do what you want to do. But that don't make it the real world. That's your world. That's my whole point of what I'm saying. So live your life. And like I always say, what one person do don't affect me. Because ain't none of this stuff affecting me. That's why I say ain't no hate. I don't have nothing against these people. I understand what I got to do. You know what I get from this? I got to step my game up harder. Because ain't no way I'm about to let these people pass me. And I'm still doing the same shit. That ain't about to happen. Not if I can help it. Now, for some people, hey, it is what it is. But my point is don't cry, don't complain when your ass get dealt with because you bullshit. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And I'll get back to that. Let's carry on. All right, now I gotta get into some of this trendy stuff, but there's some weird stuff going on, right? Now, we was talking about Offset and the Migos and allegedly Offset leaving the Migos, and I told y'all yesterday how they put out a rumor. There's been a rumor circulating. It's not a fact. They saying that the Migos broke up because Offset had sex with the rapper Sweetie. But there's no merit to that. That's why I didn't cover that shit. But it's some things going on with this chick, Chloe Bailey. And yes, she is one of Beyonce's artists for those that know and those that don't know. And she has a sister, Halle Bailey. And they signed to Beyonce. But in my opinion, something has sent a red flag. Because I missed this stuff. Now, let's break it down, right? Now, mind you, Chloe Bailey was dealing with Gunna before he got indicted. And when Gunna got indicted, Chloe Bailey made a point to say that she gonna wait for him to come home. And she ain't messing with nobody. I wonder if somebody sent her at Gunna. Because it's mighty funny. He got indicted right after he was messing with her and blowing up. Keep in mind, she Beyonce artist, which means she got ties to you know who. But it's some things going on with these Bailey sisters. And they can't pull a fast one on me. So I'm going to show y'all something in a minute. But let's stick to the point. She's supposed to be the good girl image, whatever. But now she's allegedly dating Quavo. Looked to me like she's been doing homework in Atlanta. But anyway, she was with Gunna, claimed she wasn't going to leave that man. That man's still going to court. She announced she broke up with that. Basically, she's single again. And they're filming a movie right now, too. Quavo is filming a movie. It's almost over. But they said Quavo has been giving her a whole bunch of gifts, a whole bunch of money, and tricking off on her. So recently they were spotted at a hotel in Miami, chilling. So basically, allegedly, they're having sex. But I also want y'all to see strategically, this story came out the day after Offset going through his drama. And they got Cardi B all worked up, trying to get her mad at Offset, saying that he smashed Sweetie. But my point is this. This is about the Bailey sisters. So check it out. She messing with Gunna. Gunna indicted. Not saying she had nothing to do with it. But what I didn't know was her sister was dating this bro named DDG, and he got locked up. He locked up right now. If I'm not mistaken, he got locked up, though. He got locked up. So both of the sisters' boyfriend just so happened to get locked up. That's kind of weird, ain't it? And they tied into the same people, ain't they? Man, look like some hate going on, look like some funny stuff going on. Yeah. Now, also, according to these sisters, I checked in their little background. So Chloe was she said a statement like, you know, she grew up sheltered. Her mom, her family had her in homeschooling since the 7th grade. So basically was saying that she never really had a social life and she's still learning men. Or were y'all in a program where they were teaching y'all certain things on how to act, how to be, how to finesse, how to infiltrate? Was that some of the homeschooling you got? Because the reason why I'm saying that, because some people, this is going over people's heads, so never mind me, y'all. And for the people that's getting mad, I don't care. But I'm going to show y'all something. Let's check this picture out right here. This them right here. What are both of their hands doing, y'all? You know your boy already broke this shit down. A lot of y'all already know. You see, they showing you they all is one as well. They all is one, but that ain't that. You look at one sister hand. Where is it pointing? How is it regulated? Is it not the same exact hand of the Baphomet? Is it not the same exact hand of those who throw up satanic symbols? And what is the other sister throwing up? I could have sworn it looked like a satanic hand gesture. Allegedly. Showing you there's one. That's what the union of the braids represent. There's one, the same page, same energy. So coincidentally, both of these sisters, man, got locked up weeks apart. That's kind of weird, ain't it? Man, these people be finessing the deal. So, like I said, this the dude DDG. He got arrested on felony charges. You dig? Now check this out. You see this tweet right here? They said Chloe and Halle are working with the feds. Told you Twitter had everything on there. So let's think of that, y'all. Two sisters dating two different dudes on two different parts of America. Because if I'm not mistaken, he got locked up in LA. And we know Gunna got locked up in Atlanta. Two sisters. Both of the dudes they date and get locked up. That's a hell of a coincidence. And just so happened, they under Beyonce. But this is my point. They look like two kids cloned up in a lab. That's why, in my opinion, that one sister, she looked funny. Man, these could be test tube babies that were manufactured, groomed, and sent to do certain jobs. That's how I look at stuff. I look at stuff weird. I might be tripping or reaching, but I don't care. Because I know what this means right here. You ain't going to trick me. They played an innocent role. Now, mind you, Chloe said that she was homeschooled since 7, never really had a social life since the 7th grade. Basically saying she basically didn't grow up around black people. She didn't grow up around people, period. She's green. She's a square. But then you see her acting like this. Now you see the games they play? I'm showing y'all how this shit work. See, when they want to seduce the men and when they want to seduce these rappers, when they want to play mind games, they know this is what works. Oh, but you said that you were homeschooled since the 7th grade and your parents sheltered y'all. Or were they grooming y'all and programming y'all? And do you even have real parents? Who knows? These people always come out of nowhere. Y'all always hear about industry plants, but y'all don't understand. I showed y'all with the digital rapper how they can take anybody. They can take these two sisters, make them take pictures, right? Get them a profile, add a whole bunch of numbers to their shit, give them to Beyonce, and you think they're a star. You think they're somebody. The whole time, you don't even know if they've been manufactured to do certain things. So like I said, so for my people that smart, y'all understand what I'm talking about. For those that don't know, pay attention. My point is, why do they just so happen to both be throwing up these particular symbols? Because they tell you who the fuck they are. A lot of people just blind. They don't understand what's going on. It looks to me like they were manufactured. That's what it looked like to me. People don't understand the reality of these genetics. You think just because all these people have been getting these babies recently, you have to remember one thing. Yeah, now you can pick and choose what kind of baby you want. But guess what? People been doing that. This ain't nothing new. And some of these people that are being picked out of these laboratories and getting put in other people, some of them are getting put in other people for different reasons. Man, y'all have no clue that you got a whole different breed of humans walking around. What I mean by that is all of them don't have souls. All of them don't have the feelings you have. All of them don't have the cares you have. So when I hear people say they was homeschooled from the 7th grade, but then they come out and act like this, man, you might have been in a laboratory. You might have been getting programmed to be what you are today. Because y'all don't understand, people program humans the same way you do a dog, a cat, a parakeet, a parrot. You get it? People know how to make their animals talk. But my point is this. It's some suspect with them. And she said out her own mouth that she gonna stick by Gunna. As soon as Gunna get locked up and she realized he wasn't coming home, she's single. And now she's messing with Quavo. And I just showed you Quavo, he desperate because he ain't hitting like that right now. He ain't with Sweetie no more, she popping. Offset doing this thing, he popping. I just showed you Quavo getting 500 likes. He also knows if he date this girl, he'll start trending again. And they say he's been tricking off on Chloe Bailey. But the point is she infiltrating on him? And I also want to show y'all something how these niggas are stupid. I keep telling y'all that. They got all the money in the world, but they keep trying to mess with the same chicks. And these are the chicks that, some of them, they send some of these chicks to spy on these niggas, set them up, persuade them. They send some of these women to be their handler. Don't it look like she got mind control over Gunna? See, that white man in the background was smirking, right? Gunna had no clue what he was dealing with, and he was high as hell on perks, all type of drugs. That nigga had no clue what was going on. You dig? Because that's how they make it to be. You see how they at the game, Gunna unaware. You see she looking at the camera, right? She know what's going on. My point is this. We don't even know if she was sent that Gunna. And she might be one of the key players that sealed his fate. We don't know. These just accusations, all alleged. But I just showed you, they saying Chloe and Halle are working with the feds. Because DDG in jail, he was dating one of the sisters, and Gunna was dating the other, and his ass in jail too. And they look shady to me. Something ain't right with them eyes. They look like clones. That's my opinion. You dig? But they know this right here gonna finesse the deal right here. And she probably ain't even like that for real. What I mean by that is they always come out playing that good girl role. Just like, remember Beyonce was playing a good girl role, or she's a good girl from the church, then she turned into Sasha Fierce on you and started showing demonic behavior. So if you don't understand what they doing, what type of signs they throwing up, that's just your own ignorance. And they showing you the union that they all is one, same mind, same ideology, maybe on the same mission to do the same shit. And maybe that's why both of their so-called boyfriends got locked the fuck up. And Gunna is facing a whole lot of time. That he facing over 100 years. But maybe they needed her to put the nail in the coffin. Who knows? You did? So I just wanted to show y'all. Now, let me get the DJ AKADEMIKS, because he made a statement. And the statement he said is some of the things we already been talking about. DJ AKADEMIKS says RICO cases, indictments, basically cleansing hip-hop. RICO cases are cleansing hip-hop. And he says indictments are coming. I just told you indictments are coming because I know how the game works. I always know how to move in the street. That's why you always had to know when to go hard and when to shut it down. Because every fall, people go to jail. They let you trap. They're going to watch you from 6 months to a year, 2 years tops. When they come to get you, 9 times out of 10, it's always going to be in the fall. That's why a lot of people were supposed to learn from what happened to 6ix9ine, because they showed you the whole shit again. If you don't believe me, all you got to do, go back and see what months Shotty and all of them got locked up in 6ix9ine case. I bet you any amount of money it was before Christmas, it was in the fall. So it's going to be between September and December when people go to jail. Every fucking year they do the same shit across America. But a lot of niggas be so dumb, sleeping, retarded, they don't fucking understand the game, but they want to be so gangster. You can't be a real gangster if you don't know how to move in the street. So when AKADEMIKS said indictments are coming, not only does he know, maybe he might got a tip. You get it? Maybe he might be with the program. But he said it's cleansing hip-hop. But people already know I've been saying this shit. That they getting rid of these niggas. They used them to cause chaos and madness during the pandemic. They needed somebody to do the scamming because somebody had to foot the bill for the other scammers, you know, the big scammers like the ones we've been talking about. And the people like Jay-Z and Kanye ain't got to pay no money back. They needed the niggas from the hood to scam so they could say, see, they the ones that stole the money. Put the shit on them. They needed them to spend the fucking money and to help crash the economy and to get the war on guns going and to get the fentanyl circulating so people could OD. They needed somebody to do it. Just so happened they used the fucking rappers to do it and the niggas that follow rappers and the young boys. And the old niggas, anybody that was trying to be a rapper showing you stacks of money, all of them was pawns. Everybody that was showing you how much money they was getting the past couple of years and flossing and doing big things, riding foreign shopping, doing this and that, running Miami, all of them was used as pawns. Why somebody had to foot the bill or those trillions of dollars that a lot of that shit don't even got to be paid back is missing. Also, they had to start the campaign of locking these motherfuckers up, which is called mass incarceration, which is called population control. And once again, the people took the bait. So let's understand two things going on. It's matter of fact, 3 things, because they work in threes. Now look, AKADEMIKS said RICO cases are coming. They cleansing hip-hop. Now we know the cleansing in hip-hop is a whole nother cleansing. Meaning people are getting locked up for what? Gang activity, so-called crimes, murders. My point is that whole rap shit is bringing in indictments, right? But then on the other hand, what else we got, y'all? We got the PPP lockups coming. That's for the people that don't gangbang. That's for the people that never was on the street a day in their life that took the bait. Now they all set up. So you look at the big picture, you got a mass incarceration. And while you got a mass incarceration, you have a great migration. People that's smart, now you see clear what I be talking about and what I'm talking about. So when Akademiks said what he said, I caught what he said. And I know what he's talking about. Because I told you, see, some people just caught up in the trend of the day. I catch the trends of the day, but I know the trend today is really talking about what's going to happen 90 days from now. And I stay focused. See, I don't get on the topic and then forget. No, I'm going to stay on point because that's how they work. I told you, once you know the game, you'll never be tricked again. And you won't waste no more time with dumb shit. So, like I said, harvest season coming. October, which is one of the wickedest months of all time in the year, is coming. Election season is coming, which means it's about to get dark out here. And when you see the leaves fall from the tree, that represents the fall and it represents the death of that particular tree, then you'll understand how life works. And also within the scripture, man is compared to trees. You dig? Because trees die and trees are born. Leaves die, leaves are born. It's called cycles. Now, in the world, we're going through a cycle. And you got to understand that what? You have to destroy before you can rebuild. So that's why you keep witnessing the destruction. And it's not going to stop until it's time to rebuild. But right now, certain things have to be destroyed. But in this case, people are destroying themselves, and people have already destroyed themselves. So once again, what they say, ain't the devil happy? Because he ain't had to lift one finger. Man, that's why I be trying to tell you, man, you got to get with this millennium shit, man. You got to get with this millennium shit of processing data information real fast. At the same time, staying on point with the past, not being stuck in the past. It's a difference. So salute to everybody that know what time it is. That's why I always say that. Know what time it is. All you got to do is pay attention to the time and you'll be all right. But remember, when you sleep, you never know what time it is because you fucking sleep. And you ain't got no alarm clock set. So nothing goes off in your head when shit get real. You sleep. Just carry on. Something else happened, as you see. Another death around Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather's girlfriend relative died by suicide, allegedly, at the boxer's Vegas condo. They say this young man hung himself. Now, why would anybody that hang around Rich Floyd, I chill with Floyd every day. Why the hell would I want to kill myself? And they said he was a football athlete, a quarterback, all conference. Meaning he wasn't no scrub, he wasn't no bum. He was basically a high school star. And he allegedly hung himself in Floyd Mayweather's crib. We know a couple years ago, Floyd Mayweather's, baby moms died or something like that. All I know is it'd be a lot of death around Floyd Mayweather too. And I already know what people think and what people are going to say. Let's check it out though, y'all. Another death. Young man hung himself in Floyd Mayweather's crib. Around the money team. So they're trying to say, I guess they're trying to say this boy was depressed. He was miserable, took his own life. See that? Shit weird, ain't it? But hey, some people say when you get that money, you got to pay a price. You got to give something up every once in a while. That's what they say. I don't know if it's true. But that's what they say. And Floyd taking a picture. See Floyd right there taking a picture? Shit is weird, y'all. I told you it's getting weird out here. It's getting very, very weird. And why would he do it at his condo? Exactly. Man, the average young boy don't want to kill themselves, man. They want to chill, have fun, play video games, and, you know, smoke their little weed. Chill. But this young boy, hanging with Floyd Mayweather, got everything he probably riding. Maybach, Bentley, Floyd probably was letting him hold a Ferrari, whatever. And he killed himself. Sad, man. That's why I say it's getting ugly, it's getting nasty. But at the same time, Floyd understands. I'll just say that. One day, if he don't comply, it might be him. You know what I'm saying? And if you think one day they don't want to try to get that money back from Floyd, you tripping. You see what they doing to George Foreman, right? Waited to what, 73? They might wait to Floyd about 65 to come for him. And it's talk about he raped a woman back in the day when he was 19. You never know. That's how they play the game. They had to do that to Muhammad Ali because it said they was putting certain chemicals in Muhammad Ali. That's what made him go bad. Remember, Muhammad Ali last days, he couldn't talk. But everybody that knows the history of Muhammad Ali, he was the most talkingest person ever, the fastest talker. He always talked shit. Muhammad Ali always talk. You dig? Spoke how he feel, spoke. So then when they got his ass back, they took his speech from him. He couldn't even talk, shaking to death. Yeah. Same thing with Michael J. Fox. Those that know about the movie Back to the Future, all of that. At one point, Michael J. Fox started going against the powers that be. He didn't want to play the game no more. Next thing you know, he had Parkinson's disease. He couldn't talk no more like that neither, tweaking and telling you, man, sometimes they get you back on the back end, like I said. A lot of weird stuff going on. What's up, Sassy? What's up, Natasha Jordan? But yeah, though, y'all, this boy, 24 years old, young man, allegedly hung himself in Floyd Mayweather crib. It's crazy, man. Very, very, very weird. Hold up. What's that in Floyd Mayweather hand? It looked like a Michael Jackson bag cover. That's what it looked like to me. And we know Michael Jackson dead. Told y'all be some weird shit going on. But let's continue on with this clown. Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon about to have his 10th kid and got 3 more on the way. Is he fighting something? Is it because all these gay allegations keep coming up on Nick Cannon? I don't know. But I don't know what the hell is wrong with this dude. We see how the world going. He just keep having kids. And guess what? He ain't fucking dead with none of them. He just got the money to take care of them, but he ain't gonna be no father figure in their life like that. And allegedly, they say he get a lot of thoughts pregnant. What the hell is wrong with this dude? But I understand. He might, maybe when he passed away, he want to make sure he got a lot of seeds on the planet. But we don't, man, this shit crazy, man. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This dude is 41 years old and got 3 more on the way. So my point is this: we know for a fact when his kids in their 20s, he's going to be in his 60s. How you going to be able to keep up with all them kids, nigga? That's just common sense. This dude is weird, man. He going through some weird shit too. He's weird. Ever since they shut his ass the fuck down, he been acting weird. Ever since he was talking about he gonna put out Dr. Sabi documentary and he was calling himself a Hebrew or Moorish Hebrew, whatever he was trying to call himself. You know he was wearing the thing around his head, trying to be a righteous man. And he said something stupid out of his mouth about the Jewish community, and they cooked his ass and broke him down to a fucking peon. Ever since then, this nigga been acting weird. 10 kids, he about to have another baby. You know he just had one, a couple weeks ago, right, y'all? And they say he got 3 more on the way. So that means Nick Cannon was on purpose going around basically putting his semen in chicks just to be doing it. He better hope he don't get caught up in a sex scandal later, because he's pushing the narrative that all black men want to do is get women pregnant. He's fucking pushing the narrative right now, y'all. That all we want to do is get with a woman, get her pregnant, and dip and leave her. He's fucking doing the shit. Oh, because he got money, it's cool. This nigga's a fucking clown. Because remember, he lost Mariah Carey. And maybe, nigga, If you was with Mariah Carey, you still would be all right. But your ex-wife house getting kicked in and stupid shit like that. Putting your kids in danger. And you out here running around with thoughts. Man, these niggas is crazy, man. These niggas crazy. Another thing, I want y'all to peep. Y'all see how slickly, you got to see how slick these people are. Did y'all see how slick they put Usher back in the mix? And we know for a fact, Usher got herpes. They're trying to start a trend that man the king of R&B now. And you got to peep something else, how they strategically put Usher with City Girls to get him back in the game. And City Girls is signed to Quality Control, the same label that don't want to pay Offset. I'm showing you how they play these fuck-ass games. Usher has herpes, allegedly. It really ain't alleged. He ain't sue nobody. And he snuck back in the game. Dirty Dick Usher. And they try to, man, that man was supposed to been canceled. He represent the nasty, dirty black man that still want to be around a bunch of females. But we know Usher's suspect. You heard Puffy tell the stories about how him and Usher used to sleep together in the bed and wake up and eat cereal. But my point is this. Usher has fucking herpes. And he still walk. They slickly put this nigga back in the rotation on the radio. And people still go for the shit. I'm in the car, listening to this shit on the radio. I'm like, man, I gotta turn from this shit. They're promoting a nigga with fucking herpes. Herpes is for life. It never goes away. I don't want to hear no fucking Usher. And I be damned, it shouldn't be nobody of the new generation even know who the fuck he is. They should not even be introduced to this nigga's music. But guess what? If a nigga with herpes said he try to get with your daughter, he can say, you know what? It's okay. It ain't that bad. Usher got it too. He healthy. He's straight. Ain't nothing wrong with herpes. It's okay. Just have a little outbreak here and there. See that? Promoting dirty behavior. Usher is the face of herpes like Magic is the face of HIV. You get it? Man, these niggas are weird. Fucking weird. Hold up, Miss James. You hit the nail on the head. Mass incarceration. They want our place in the country as slaves. Can't fall victim to the tricks of it. That's right. We're gonna get back into that too. But I told you, they still pushing the dehumanization campaign. Because in order for us to be, I'm speaking in third person. Y'all know I do that. In order for us to be in good standards with our hands clean, we have to push these narratives so by the time they wake up, which will already be too late, everybody be in position and we won't be able to get blamed. And not only that, the people looking for the outside in, that's what people keep forgetting. It's not about how we perceive things. You know why? A lot of us, we know the truth. We know what's up. We know the real story. But you keep forgetting about the outside viewership. And this outside viewership is coming from around the world. So media, not media, but the powers that be are putting billions of dollars into the media, or should I say they're putting billions of dollars into the storyline, this narrative of these people are the worst people on the fucking planet. They are fucking savage. So as your people continue to be crushed, nobody cares. Some people are happy. Some people just don't know what's going on. But the whole agenda is to get rid of them by any means. Mentally, physically. We already killed them spiritually. That's why they don't pray. They have no faith. They have no hope. They have no willpower. We crushed them already. Now, we just have to get rid of them physically and get them out the way. This is why they're putting up all of this money to always let the world know about your flaws, put every dirty disease on the planet, put it on you. Every fucked up behavior in the world, they put it on you. Everything that's bad, they put on you. But why are they doing it? So when years from now, they'll say, well, shit, man. Shit, they were savage anyway. They didn't even love each other. Shit, all they did was kill each other anyway. All they did was rob and shoot and get high. And shit, all they really did was listen to rap music all the time. Shit. Now you in all these different categories now. Then when shit get real, you want to be respected, but you got nobody to represent you that has authority, power, or a respected voice. So being that you have nobody to speak for you, these fake ass narratives they put on people, that's how they stick. Why? You play with any other people, it's going to be consequences. But it's also, which I've been telling my people, it's all about ushering a new world. And they don't want a lot of people here in the new world that's not supposed to be here. Should I say they don't want no more useless eaters, criminal, scamming, demonic-hearted motherfuckers walking around no more, unless it's under their control. Because we already know demonic behavior is always going to exist. But I'm going to show you more details on what's coming in the new world, because you know I deal with past, present, and future. So we're about to get into the future in a minute. Y'all give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. This is why, see, I don't name my content episodes for no reason. See, some people probably think it's just because of the numbers, whatever. No, each video I do is a different episode, meaning the saga continues. And then sometimes you're going to have to go back into the series to get the whole picture. So I know exactly what I'm doing, how I'm orchestrating this channel. Because like I said, maybe this channel one day will be an encyclopedia one day. Who knows? But that ain't the point. We about to go into the new world now. And now we're going to do some more updates on what's really going on in the world and where a lot of this shit is headed. And the question is, are you going to be here or you're not? That's it. The choice is yours. Let's go. As you see, floating luxury hotel suite. Remember, we already looked. I already showed y'all the luxury homes that sit upon the waters. I told y'all they number one agenda is to get away from you. And I told people the number one thing they love to trick your ass with is aliens living on Mars, quasars, stars, all this shit. Why they building their heaven on the earth? Why they got you looking up? It's going down right here. And the people that know, when I shared that particular post in the community section of the day, like I said, basically motherfuckers, they don't believe in this. They don't believe in, the truth. They don't believe in so-called things like the Bible, but motherfuckers believe in fortune cookies and aliens. That's why you keep getting tricked, because you focus on everything else, but the shit you're supposed to focus on, they keep tricking your stupid ass. And my point is this. While you fighting about all the wrong shit, they rebuilding worlds around you. This is why I showed you this all ties together, why I keep telling you being fucking replaced. Because when they living on a certain level, they don't fucking want that criminal fuck shit around. They don't want that certain mentality around no more. They are killing the mentality. They killing the lifestyle that you have been accustomed to living, thinking you living in luxury. You think because you got a little bit of cars, you got a little bit of jewelry, you live in a luxury. You ain't got no money for real. You can't go nowhere whenever you want. You don't own shit. I'm trying to show y'all something. I'm just showing you. My point is, these are some of the things they plan on having when you're not around no more. And as you see, this was inspired by the 1977 film, the spy who loved me. Now, people that tune in, did I not tell you? A lot of this technology you see is 50 years old. I told you that. And that they are finally in an era where they have mastered the technology. And that's what the 5G is all about, making all this shit work. I told y'all this shit. But you thought 5G was just a service on a phone. No, 5G is what allows this particular hotel you see to sit out in the water in the middle of nowhere and everything works perfectly. Man, listen, man, I told you I'm ahead of this shit, man. But as you see, this so-called hotel you see, they already put it in a movie in 1977. Why you think everything that was in the movie is playing out in real life? How many times I told you that, like a broken record? I just showed you Scarface. Did they not make Scarface play out in real life? That's why I said now it's Scarface Part 2, because the new migrants are coming in. They're going to be the new Americans to restructure the planet, whether it's through hard work for these companies, their own businesses, their own communities, as well as them helping to flood America with fentanyl. Because fentanyl is one of the number one key weapons used for the population reduction. Only difference is most of the fentanyl is going to be in a community near you. They showed you in the gangster movies back in the days with the Italians, where they told them, even in real life, they never was permitted to sell heroin in none of their neighborhoods. It was only sanctioned to be in the black neighborhood. And then you understand why the Italians, the mafioso Italians, always had to go to that Catholic church and see that priest. And then you understand about the Jesuits. And when I showed y'all before in history, and I showed you about the black pope and the white pope, and how you did, the mafia was tied in with the black pope. And then you understand why they were sanctioned to sell drugs for years. See, the mafia got indicted in the 90s. My point is, the mafia was taken down with John Gotti, Sammy the Bull, but for 50 years, while they was doing a whole bunch of dirt, damn near 100 years, the government turned their back on the mafia. And J. Edgar Hoover never wanted to acknowledge the mafia, but he was worried about finding the black messiah. So allegedly, when J. Edgar Hoover said it will never be another black messiah, on the other hand, they was letting the mafia, Italians, sell all the heroin in the black community. But guess what? The same shit going on now. I'm trying to bring people brain up to date. But I can't do it. You got to do it. So, like I said, these are the things they want to establish on the earth, because you've been taught to think it's hell on earth and the earth is so fucked up. But other people feel like the earth is beautiful. And they're building their heaven paradise right here. Got you thinking about aliens and Mars and all this stupid shit. But a lot of y'all already have, that's been debunked over 10 years ago with that whole landing on the moon shit. I knew about that shit in 2009, man. That shit been debunked. My point is this. Just showing you how you be talking. A lot of y'all be talking about the wrong shit. These be talking about quasars, shooting stars. You dig? Flat earth. Yeah, flat earth. But some of y'all don't even know how to move on a flat earth. You don't know how to move. You still doing the same shit, saying the same shit you said last year before that. But I'm going to show you this millennium shit. And this is some of the things they plan on doing to celebrate your destruction when you ain't here no more. Take it or leave it. And this is why I told you why their whole agenda is getting away from you. But they ain't going to get in no damn spaceship. Man, they got different islands set up. We've been going through that shit the past couple of weeks. We be on point around here. This the new world that you ain't never going to see. You keep playing. And I know, no, it's not just about material shit. It's not about that. No, it's not about that. It's about life going to another standard. You heard before, we was in the age of knowledge, wisdom. We in the age of information. Why you think you know half the shit that you never knew your whole life, but it's fucking nothing new? When all this Illuminati knowledge came out, because they wanted it out here. Don't get it fucked up. They wanted it out here. Because now we in a time of what? Revelation. No more secrets shall be held. And now we in a time where you have to qualify, disqualify yourself through what? Information. So the people that seek knowledge, they will succeed because they will increase their intelligence. That's what the AI is about. As long as you're intelligent, AI can't win. Artificial intelligence cannot win if you're already intelligent. Artificial intelligence wins when the people become stupid. So that's why I always tell my people, as long as you smart, you on point, you ain't got shit to worry about. It's the dumb motherfuckers that's going to be replaced. They already have been turned into androids. What you think iPhone means? What you think the I means when you see all that? It means intelligence, which means your iPhone might be smarter than you, especially if you a gump all day doing dumb shit. Your iPhone is actually smarter than you. Why? Because they programmed it to be smarter than you. Because you don't know how to think. Man, I'm telling you the fucking games they play and they already won this shit. This shit is about technology, money, and New World Order shit. But the whole thing about the New World Order, it represents a change that either you're going to get it when you fit in, and if my point is, it don't matter. My point is change. If you want to go live in the woods, you go live in the woods. But a lot of people don't even know how to do that shit because you don't even know how to survive. So you don't even know how to live off the earth. You ain't got to be with this technology. But at least you better know how to live off the fucking earth. Motherfuckers can't do that. So where you going? What you going to win at? Oh, you just talking, running your fucking mouth, like I said. Because you got people that love the rebuttal shit, but at the end of the day, they don't really know what's going on. They don't know how to move on this thing called a terrain. So some of us, we can adapt to luxury and we can adapt to natural lifestyle. You see that? I know how to function in the city, and I can function in the country, on a farm somewhere. Because I know how to survive, and I understand how to live off the earth, the planet. The so-called planet that God gave us, I'm in tune with this. See, a lot of y'all not, so you don't know how to move. Therefore, you're scared of everything. They scare you. They tell you about this, tell you about that. Focus on the wrong shit, you keep losing. Now let's keep going on. New World Order shit. This is a Buick, which will be dropping soon. An electric Buick. You see all the new cars that's now generic. You know how we look at the Buick. We look at Hyundais and regular cars, so-called cars that ain't foreign. We look at them like they ain't shit, right? Whereas you see this new Buick look better than any Benz you see right now. It looks better than any BMW a nigga driving right now. It looks better than a Maybach. And it's a fucking Buick. You know why? Because this has the newest technology. And this is where the world is headed. Already completed, already dealt with. That's why another thing, a lot of these so-called migrants coming in, where the fuck you think they're going to be working at? The fucking factories. And yes, salute to John Shaft. You sent me that video yesterday where one Mexican allegedly got fired from that company and they all walked out. Right on the clock, they all walked out. But my point is, they are the ones working in these new companies. They are the ones working, getting paid. That's why I say, you think migrants coming here to be poor? No, they coming to get paid. They the ones going to get hired. How they going to get hired, fam? Because they ain't got no fucked up background. They're going to comply. They're going to work a whole lot of overtime. They're going to get rich working with the new technology. Buick Electra, that's what you're looking at. The electric vehicle Wildcat. It's the coupe concept. So that's what I'm trying to tell. Y'all know I've been telling y'all that. Now you understand why they've been trying to get you tied up in all these car notes, all these old cars. You gotta, don't matter what you got, they know you're gonna be tied up in that note. So when this shit drop in 2024, you gonna still be in that old car, still putting gas in your shit. You still putting 93 in your shit, getting jerked. 7 years on the loan, 6 years on the loan. While all this new shit gonna be dropping, you're gonna be stuck in them old car notes. Man, I'm telling you what's going on. This shit going for $55,000, brand new. You dig? And this technology is already ahead of any car that's out right now. Meaning, I don't care if you got a 2020 Benz. I don't care if you got a 20. This shit is automatically tops that because of the technology. That ain't it. Let me show you something else. This is the Genesis. Y'all know about the Genesis? Look at that shit looking like a goddamn BMW 940 or some shit. Not a 740, not a 750. It looked like the Beamer 1000. This is a goddamn Genesis. Millennium shit. I'm trying to show y'all. So my point was what I always been trying to tell people. What sense would it have made to want to kill everybody? They don't want to fucking kill everybody. Who's going to buy the cars? Who's going to move in the cribs? They don't want to kill everybody. But that was the false propaganda to put that fear in your chest. They only want to kill a certain people. I keep telling you that. Because when they start when these cars hit the market and they on the street, ain't gonna be no more carjackings. Ain't gonna be no more driving without license. Ain't gonna be no more, none of that shit. And I already told you, they're gonna have it with automatic breathalyzers in the car. You got alcohol in your breath, the shit ain't gonna start up. You dig? Probably gonna have a particular scanning where if it ain't your car, you can't drive it because it's not registered in your name under your eye scan or your fingerprint. So niggas ain't gonna be able to drive nobody else's car no more. You ain't gonna be able to get shit nobody else's name no more. Man, this is how the world is going right now. I'm telling y'all this shit. Now you understand why I was telling you gotta be verified. You're gonna be off the radar. And it's not about material shit. The material shit is the sign to show you where the world is going. That's it. And they're making it, if you are poor, you are fucking eligible to be wiped the fuck out. Because it's not the fact that you're poor, it's just that America can no longer wants to foot the bill of the poor. America is so-called trying to clean up things. You know, that's also part of all this green shit. That whole green the stuff you be hearing, climate control, well, they blame that on us too. They say what? We use too much power. We waste water. You know, we in our crib, they say we waste the water. They say we burn up all the electric with high-ass electric bills, can't pay them. They blame us for fucking up all the resources. But my point is this. They don't want to foot the bill no more neither. The only reason why they still support people right now is because they know you got kids and they want your kids in the future. That's the only reason why they still looking out for people. It's because of the children. That's why recently they just announced that they've been giving out extra stamps. Not no cash money, but extra food stamps. Why? Because they know the kids got to eat. They don't care about what you're going to do, and they don't care what happens to you. Because if you die, your kids become an orphan anyway. If you get caught slipping on some poor shit, they're going to take your kids anyway. That's why I say it ain't about you. It's about your kids. Meaning they don't give a fuck about you. So my point is, I'm showing people these things because these are the things that represent the world. Also, this represents new investments. This represents new not only new inspiration, but new money circulating. It represents a whole lot of things. I can't break it all down right now, y'all, but I got to show you what they already got in store. I got to show you where we headed at. And by the time all these vehicles are all around, it won't be no more crime like that. Crime will be officially outlawed. And everybody will be snatched the fuck up. So I had to show y'all the real world, what's really going on. And it's up for you, where you going to be at, what role you going to play, how you going to, it's all on you. I'm just showing you the shit. It ain't got nothing to do with how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you where the world headed at. America decided, not just America, the world. That's why you see everything get discussed at the UN. Everything is on a worldly scale now, where they understand that these particular people that we conquered, we don't have to take care of them no more. Hey, even when we did conquer them and try to elevate them to certain levels, a lot of them, they don't want to change. So they're going to be the ones getting in the way of our future generations we're trying to bring in. And this is why a lot of people got to go. Because according to the powers that be, you slowing up the progress. That's why now they get labeled as terrorists. I told you, it ain't no more war overseas. The war's on in America. Because they know we can't bring this shit out with all this gang banging, killing going on and scamming. We got to get that whole element out the way. Because this is going to breed more jealousy when all this fly shit start coming out. It's going to breed more jealousy. Now, mind you, we ain't even looking at the Millennium Benzes and Benzes yet, the Millennium Foreigns. This American car right here automatically trumps everything right now. So I just showed you this by Buick. A lot of y'all look down on Buick now, don't y'all? This the Genesis. The Genesis now look like a fake Benz, don't it? You see the ones up to date now, but this one look like it's better than a goddamn BMW. Automatically coming with the 25, the 24-inch rims. You dig? So I'm just showing y'all. My number one thing why I'm showing y'all this is that when the narrative was being pushed that they want to kill a whole population, I told y'all, no, they don't. Who gonna buy this shit? Who gonna make it? Who's going to invest in it? No. It's a certain people they want gone. I'm going to just keep telling y'all that. And I'm going to show y'all that. One thing we can agree on as well, too, y'all, is what? One thing we know for a fact is these people are coming to get in position. Do they want them gone? Or are they coming to work? I showed you earlier. See that man back? Meaning, he ain't no small fry. He look like he be in the gym or pumping weights, pumping iron. He look like he ready to come to go to work. And they putting them up in hotels. 14 hotels in New York City. They are giving them free stay, basically a free vacation, and they chilling right now because they getting ready for the fall. See that? Yesterday's news, family. New York City now uses 14 hotels to house migrants amid ongoing surge. See that? 14 hotels, and my people in the city, you know goddamn well, ain't no hotel cheaper than $100 a day, and that's a joke. You know the average hotel is damn near $200 a day. Let's stop playing. So 14 hotels for all these people, you do the math for how much they paying for them to stay till they get situated in a real crib. Now you see where your money going at? Now you see where your budget is at? Now you see what your favorite Democrats have done for you? And I'm not trying to stir nothing up or start nothing. I'm just showing you what's on the news. I'm just breaking down the news, in my opinion. That's it. So like I said, y'all keep playing, keep killing each other, keep fighting, beefing, playing, wasting time. And guess what? By 2024, you probably ain't going to be here no more anyway. Hey, because the way it's looking to me, they speeding that shit up. That's all I'm going to say. And this ain't got shit to do with these diseases that's unleashed. This has nothing to do with that. People acting like C-19 disappeared when allegedly 1 million people already died from that shit. And then you also see that they being quiet with that monkey situation, but that's still out here too. But I told you, they ain't going to start really panicking people to school come back. But we neither here nor there. I'm just showing y'all how much shit going on at one time. Because remember, they work in 3s, and sometimes they work in 6s. You get it? I'm done, man. I done did my part for the day. I'm about to get out of here. So I showed the people Scarface Part 2. And instead of cocaine, this time it's going to be fentanyl. So in your mind, look at that as a death of fentanyl that's going to be in the hood near you, making people OD, because it's already happening. And as far as we know, some of these people getting off these buses, as far as we know, they hopped in the van with the fentanyl right here. About to hit the street. About to start trapping out the hotel. I just want to show y'all how there was no poor people to feel sorry for. Their kids look mighty healthy to me. You see that young boy looking chunky? He look healthy to me. He don't look dirty and dingy and skinny and hump. No. But that's what they wanted you to think. See that father with his 2 sons? How many men in America got their sons with them? He coming here with his family while you still trying to pay child support. While you still beefing with your baby moms to see your kid. This is shit that's going on, y'all. This is our reality right here. And I'm not knocking nobody. I just got to talk about the harsh realities that's going on right now. This ain't no fucking history shit. This is right now. Like I said, I showed y'all earlier. See that man? Fresh haircut. You did. Other one got his hat back. You see the females. My point is they all look healthy. They all look ready to work. Do they not look ready? That's all I'm asking y'all. Do they not look ready to work? Do they not look ready to live the American dream? That's it. And they, like I said earlier, they know people hate them. They don't care about no damn white man. They don't care about no black man. They don't care about none of that shit. They care about that green. They coming to get paid. So why we always got to worry about racism and be fucking destroying ourselves instead of getting what we got to get? My point is, let me make this last thing clear with racism. Yes, I know about racism, y'all, but I'm trying to tell y'all, this is my whole thing. Focusing on race, it doesn't do nothing. How you beat racism is getting to the bag. You kill racism by overpowering Meaning empowering yourself, putting yourself in position to win. Therefore, you can't fall, or you put yourself at a level where the racism, it can't fade you. And if the racism tries to fade you, that's when you fade the racism. But long as you're just talking and you just complaining, that don't do shit, because that's what your ancestors did. And you see what happened to them. Now you see why we ain't got no granddaddy, no grandmother. Now you see why our whole shit been faded. Because they wasn't getting to it like they were supposed to. They wasn't aware, for one. Many of our people have lost their spirituality. Therefore, they don't get the warnings and the signs, and they don't see things clear. We already know our people suffer from lack of knowledge, but not only that, a lot of our people have knowledge, but now they don't have no fucking wisdom. And that's another thing. A lot of my brothers are smart, but you still lack wisdom. And when you are consistent with your knowledge, that is wisdom. Meaning the words you speak out your mouth, the actions you take will always somehow come out on point. But a person that always has to backtrack and rebuttal, that's because they don't have no wisdom. So therefore, a lot of people don't understand what's going on. Understand means to see. People don't see things because they don't understand. But my point is, everything is right in your fucking face. But they snatch two of your senses. Therefore, you don't see the truth and you don't hear the truth. Because they called you a piece of property. And property can't see or hear. So anyway, that's why I said they let you have that mouth because they know all you're going to do is talk. You ain't going to do shit because you don't see half the shit going on anyway. They know that. That's why they let you keep your tongue. You know what I'm saying? But they took your hearing and your sight away. Man, people don't get it. But a lot of y'all do. Other than that, I spoke on for the people in the entertainment world, I spoke on the Bailey sisters, right? And how they're being accused of working with the feds, being the feds. I don't know if it's just a joke, whatever. The point of the matter is, both of these sisters' boyfriends got locked up right when they was dealing with them. Beyonce artists claimed that they were home raised, didn't go to middle school, high school, homeschool since the 7th grade, but somehow they're throwing up devil signs. Some would say Illuminati sign, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying, you see the signs they throwing up? That's not by mistake. But people like Gunna, that's a rapper, his dumb ass don't know no better. He's just a nigga from Atlanta that got fast money and get high. He don't know. This might be a fucking witch. In my opinion, they dress like witches right here. But my point is this. Both of their boyfriends locked the fuck up. He in the feds. And the other one, this other DDG, he got arrested on a felony charge. And you see at the bottom, they saying Chloe and Halle are working with the feds. Just so happened, they're under Beyonce and Rock Nation affiliate, I guess. So is that a coincidence? Are they industry plants? See? I'm going to show you how they finesse you. Good girl role, college girl image, bad bitch thought hood image. I'll just say hood image. But they use the hood image to appeal to the hood nigga. And then when you rock the hood nigga to sleep, that's how the hood nigga end up in fucking jail. Because his ass was stupid. He thought she loved him. He thought she was really about that life. No, she ain't about that life. She was raised to be a fucking nerd. And maybe she was in a program from the beginning. Man, this shit weird. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Just saying. Both of their mans is locked the fuck up. And to me, it looked like they clones. It looked like they made one and cloned the other. They fucking suck. They fucking weird to me. Maybe this represents cloning. Maybe that ponytail represents the DNA. You dig? The way the DNA looks like a braid, a spiral braid. Maybe this spiral braid represents the DNA. Maybe they two fucking clones made in the lab. Maybe that's why you ain't go to junior high school and high school. Maybe y'all was made in the lab and experiment, and y'all had to be sheltered. And once the science project was mastered, they let y'all out in the real world and made y'all entertainers. Who knows? I don't fucking know. That's how I think, though. And we always heard about these industry plans. They all over. These are the ones they make them a star. You like, who the fuck is Chloe Holly? I've been seeing their names forever. I just ain't know what the fuck they was. Because when I see shit like Holly Berry, I know that's a play of Holly Berry. So now I'm somebody to 10, that's a fucking clone of somebody trying to use somebody else's image to sell. I know the game. So when a lot of these so-called microwave stars they've been throwing at our face the past 5 to 10 years, I don't take none of them serious because I know the game they play. They put these people together. They make them in the lab, meaning you can make a star. Same way they break a star, they can make a star overnight. How you do it? You give them nice shit, a lot of makeup, take a lot of pictures, add views to it, subs, and you start chasing and following these people. You start worshiping these people. You start saying, oh, I love them. I love them. Whole time, the motherfucking powers that be put the whole shit together. Because that's what looked to me right here. They showing you who they boss is. They showing you who they work for. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to wake up. But the people that's on point, y'all know what it is. So hopefully somebody else will catch out of you and go more into this. Because I ain't had time to get too much into them. But I know for a fact there's some funny shit going on with them. Both of their men is locked the fuck up. And let's talk about what AKADEMIKS said for those that pulled up. DJ AKADEMIKS said, RICO cases are cleansing hip-hop. Indictments are coming. He said this on Vlad TV. Y'all have no idea what cleansing means. You have no idea. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all do though. Well, you heard of ethnic cleansing, right? It means wiping out of a race. So AKADEMIKS telling you, if it's a cleansing in hip hop, what the fuck people you think gonna be the ones getting cleansed? And therefore, once it's a cleansing in hip hop, then they can bring the digital technology back out with the digital rappers and the white rappers, shit like that. People that rap the lyrics but really ain't trying to kill nobody is what I mean. People that rap the lyrics but ain't trying to put the hood on with drug money. AKADEMIKS just told you what it is. I spoke on Floyd Mayweather, how somebody close to his family, his girlfriend's relative, was found hung in Floyd Mayweather's condo. The young boy allegedly took his own life. 24 years old. He was a prominent all-conference quarterback. And now he's dead. He took his own life, allegedly. It's sad and it's weird. But hey, this is the world we're living in. I also spoke about Nick Cannon, 10 kids, 3 on the way. I'm done. So TGIF, I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to check y'all opinion. I also showed y'all also part of the new world, which they have been constructing on the earth. But a lot of this shit going to be normal. That's my point. A lot of this stuff going to be normal eventually. It's going to be off the waters around the world. He's going to be off the waters of Florida, the waters of New York, Texas. My point is this shit going to be all over. You just got to wipe out certain more elements. And this was inspired by a film in 1977, which I'm showing you how they always had all of this technology. Everything we dealing with. They had GPS in the 70s, 80s. They had internet. 70s, 80s. They had that shit back then. It's just that it was all classified under the military, just like cell phones and everything else, computers, all that shit. They showed you the whole science with that movie Hidden Figures as well, how they been twerking them computers. Y'all think all this shit new. You dedicate your whole life to this shit. It ain't nothing new about none of this shit. Showing you what's going on. And I showed you how the new world will be moved, how it's going to be moving. You dig? And all of these things I'm showing you is going to generate new revenue, which are going to create new companies, which are going to create new investments, which are going to create a different standard in life. So my point is, everything I'm saying today that I'm summing up is that you have the choice to decide what you want to do, where you want to be, how you want to do it. You, at this point, you control your own destiny. And if you make the choice of waiting for somebody else to save you, help you, then you've taken your own medicine. So this is what I've been trying to tell to my younger audience the whole time. And because I know a lot of y'all bros, y'all holler at me too. I'm one of the people as well where I had people congratulate me for the things I bring to the table. Younger generation saying, thanks, homie, thanks, things of that nature. This is why I do it for y'all. I already live my life. I already know how to move out here. I'm trying to put people on so you won't be stupid and say, I didn't know that. Or you be somewhere where you don't need to be at because you was just stupid and ignorant and asleep and dumb. So this is why I'm telling people what I'm telling them. That either you're going to be here or you ain't. If you got kids, you better focus on being here. And there's certain things you're going to have to do to be in position. And like I said, you don't got to do it. You make your own choice. But I swear, and I put it on everything I love. And I know this for a fact. Whatever the fuck you don't want to do, they going to do it. So it don't matter. The choice is yours. All right? So not only is it a migration, it's a great replacement. And the planet is shifting. Also, what I learned, this is going on in Italy. It's going on in many other countries where they're bringing in people from other places to many different countries. It's called remix. And I wanted to show y'all how they're not dumb, dirty, and dusty. You see he got an Adidas hoodie. You see he got on a Jordan shirt. You see, my point is, you see his little chest poking out. They ain't scrounging. And you see a man in the background like he black, even though they have dark-skinned people all over the world. My point is, you see him with a fresh cut, fresh shirt on, weight, slide slippers on, clean white socks. Do you see that? They're coming to work. While you was feeling sorry about the border walls going up. And since the border walls went up, since the Trump era, how many of y'all have advanced in your life? What have you done different since Trump been in office? Since you complain about Trump so much, what the fuck you do different? What the fuck did you accomplish? Oh, I bet you went shopping. I bet your closet got more fuller. I bet you spent more money, took more trips. What else you do? But guess what? I guarantee you this. All that shit you've been doing, it's going to catch up to you. And these motherfuckers going to pass you. And like I said earlier, I ain't about to let them pass me. But a lot of y'all, you going to let them all pass you again. And they coming in every day, every day, every day. So you take it how you want to take it. I said what I had to say. You dig? Because a lot of people don't believe. That's why I told you I got to talk this way. I ain't got to be nice. You don't believe shit till it happens. Some people don't believe shit till they get their hair blowed off. You dig? Some people don't believe shit till they already in the goddamn jail cell. Some people don't believe it till they actually on the street homeless. They ain't got no fucking crib no more. So while you worried about losing your crib, they're about to get put in their new crib. You dig? You can't afford to stay in a hotel right now, but they gonna be in 14 different hotels for free. And you see your black mayor? You see the black man? For you people that love race, you see the black man? I'm done, man. I'm getting out of here. I ain't about to ruin my whole Friday on this. But I'm going to spend my Friday morning chopping it up with y'all, though. What up, family? What's good? Miss Jones. They got free room and board. That's right. And what come with that free room and board, Miss Jones? A chance for them to get on their feet, meaning I got the hotel. I got the free, you know what I'm saying? Now when they get their job money don't automatically got to go to bills. They get a chance to stack their bread while they in the hotel. So by the time they get put up in that crib, they got a little chump change, you know what I'm saying? Open up their little bank account. They straight. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit is so simple. Man, these motherfuckers about to be doing better than me, all that shit. If I don't step my game up. So I ain't talking about, I'm talking real shit. Some of them about to be in college. The ones that's of college ages, they're going to be in college. And another thing we got to remember, they only showing us certain pictures and angles and views. They ain't showing us the whole shit. I told you, they're the masters of the camera. They ain't gonna show you the whole shit. They're gonna just show you what you need to see. But one thing you see from this picture, what I said earlier, you see that boy looking nice and chunky. He full. He ain't starving. They ain't poor doing bad. But you would sow that narrative. See, you would sow that narrative to feel sorry for everybody. They got it so bad in their country. Little do you know. Man, they come here to come up. Some of them might already be having money on them. Shit. I'm telling you, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They did the same in Iowa in the 90s when they brought Bosnian refugees over. They gave them money to start businesses. See, you just dropped the jewel on me. I didn't know that, see? I remember about the war in Bosnia, but I didn't know they were shipping to Iowa. But then I did learn recently, like places like Minnesota has heavy populations of all different type of races. Heavy populated, owning the businesses, all that. Why you think with the George Floyd situation, they said a lot of so-called black people, Africans, you know, melanated people was the main people got their shit burnt down in Minnesota. Man, there's some shit going on, man. Doing the same in Britain as we speak. That's right, Richard. In Italy, yup. What they doing is playing musical chairs on the planet. And part of the musical chairs is this how they remix history. But they're not doing it for us, y'all. They're doing it for the future. That's what you got to understand. It's not for us. We know every fucking thing. I told you. They already realized that we got too fucking smart. So now we got to make it where the next generation will not be that smart. For one, we're going to remix the lands. We're going to remix the people. We're going to remix history. And a lot of people are going to be gone. So the future ain't going to know shit. They only going to know what they're supposed to know or what they want them to know. Now you see why I was talking about all of the things we took for granted are the things we supposed to have right now. That we ain't got it no more. It's gone. History. Out of here. Man, this shit real. That's right. They will be starting businesses. Don't look at them like they just some poor scrubs. No. They're going to stack that money in the hotel and then I'm just giving an example. They put that money together, start a business. I'm telling you, man. They already, people that know that's around the world right now, you already know in some places they're already running landscaping. They're already running roofing. They already got their own construction companies. Who you talking to? They already got shit already. And every job I just said was a lot of jobs that black people used to start off or get on their feet with. Plumbing, stuff like that. They already got all that shit. So all I'm saying, y'all, this ain't about no race baiting, none of that. I'm speaking straight facts right now. I'm speaking what's already out there. So, and I'm trying to tell people it's certain reasons why we keep losing. It's certain reasons why everybody keep passing us. Because what? You always mad, and they said dogs get mad. They say dogs get mad. See that? An animal gets fucking mad. So that's why they call us fucking animals, because they say all them people do is get mad. They ain't got no intellect. They ain't going to do shit anyway but get mad. And that's how they keep playing us. Now, when you start getting smarter, now it's okay to get angry, but you got to know how to channel that anger into going hard. And when you start going hard, then you start what? Winning the race. You start overcoming every obstacle in front of you. But if you just get mad to get mad, that's just a waste of emotion. That ain't about shit. Dogs get mad, like I said. You know that. Put a dog on a chain and watch the dog get mad. You're just going to keep barking. You know that. Nobody's scared of a dog barking. I don't care if it's a pit, Rottweiler. Nobody cares about a dog barking on the chain. Well, that's how they look at us. You just a barking person on a chain. You ain't going to do shit because you caught up in chains anyway. You caught up in material shit. All you're going to do is go shopping. You ain't going to protest. You ain't going to protest shit. You ain't even going to go on strike. So that's why they don't give a fuck what you're talking about. And I just told you that the bro showed me the video where they disrespected one Mexican. The whole fucking company walked off. About 100 motherfuckers left the job over one worker. We ain't gonna do that. So I ain't going there, man. I'm tired of talking about all this shit. I done showed y'all how this shit go down, man. I was just about to say in Texas, Hispanics are getting rich off of cutting grass. That's right. That's right. They run that shit now. You remember before That was some people first hustle. Boy, go cut the grass, make a couple dollars. Then some people, you know, they got their money together. They started their own lawn care company. Not no more. They run that shit. They run that shit. Them and so-called poor whites. Niggas was scamming for money, was too stupid to even go buy a bunch of lawnmowers, a lawnmower machine, a truck. You got a landscaping business, dummy. A landscaping business don't even cost a lot of money to start. So that's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna say it again. Everything you don't want to do, and you don't want to, and you don't want, they want, and they gonna do it. It's that simple. So you don't think the powers that be already know this shit? You want reparations. They don't want nothing but a nice job and a chance to make it. All they want is an opportunity. So they're going to keep you waiting on a reparation that ain't never coming, and they're going to keep giving them all the opportunities. Man, but the thing is, y'all, we know that this shit been went on. This ain't nothing new. The thing is, it's going on right now by the loads, every day. So they flooding this shit. We actually don't know how many of them here. We don't know what states they in. Because remember, when they come here, they also are the masters of what? They are the masters of hiding and laying low. Remember, they're not going to no club. They're not going to no hookah lounge. The motherfuckers shop online. You know what I'm saying? They get low. They buy their own alcohol, beer, drink in the crib. They lay low. So my point is they come to live the American dreams, but they don't always come to be no American. That's all I'm telling y'all. And they know motherfuckers don't like them too. They know that. They don't care though, because they come to win. So some of that same mentality we need to have. Maybe we just need to win and stop worried about all the wrong shit. You dig? Who cares who cares? Because the point is, what the fuck you gonna do? You get it? A person can have 100 guns, but they can't kill you if you don't get caught slipping. If you don't put yourself in position to get killed by that person, their guns don't mean shit. So a person can be racist all fucking day, but if you doing what you doing, they racism ain't got shit. It ain't gonna affect you because you already got a whole lot of shit going on in your own, that you already getting to. It's called being productive. You only lose by not being productive, y'all. That's how this shit works. America is based on hard work and grinding, hustling. That's what it's based on. Meaning, that's what it's always been about. They came here for gold. Then it was a time where people became money. They started bringing people, snatching up people. Oh, but what's going on now? People still buying gold. Look, and people still getting snatched up, called human trafficking. They just mixed the name up from slavery to human trafficking, the same shit. Told you it's all the same shit. Now you see why I tell you about the English language, how you can make it mean whatever you want it to mean? Told y'all, man. Man. Hey, y'all, I studied magic before, so I understand this shit. I'm going to be real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why magic tricks don't work on me. All right? All this shit ain't nothing but magic. All I know is people of all race can get money, but the mass are sidetracked by illusions. There you go. And the illusion juice is the magic trick. There you go. That's it. Niggas keep losing because they keep getting tricked. That's why Halloween, they say trick or treat. And after every Halloween, you get tricked at election. Because election is always a couple days after Halloween. You get tricked every fucking year. You get tricked all the time. Because you know why? You still vote for people because of fucking skin color. You stupid. You vote for people from a skin color. You don't know their gender. They didn't make you no promises. You didn't hold them accountable to the promises. You didn't make sure they was consistent. You did it because of a color. So you know what? Being that they know you did it on a color, they're going to play you on that color. And they're going to play your color. And then they're going to politic with other colors and make money with them called greenbacks. And all you're going to do is get mad, pout, and cry. You see Eric smiling, greeting the new people that's coming to take your spot? You see him smiling? But he the same one want to tell you about ghost guns and crime. He's the one get behind these niggas going to jail anyway. I ain't saying it's his fault, But you forgot when Joe Biden came to New York City and gave this man $30 million to fight crime, what the fuck you think it was for? Fight the crime, because we don't need these new migrants getting robbed and beat up by the gangs. Even though some of these people might be gang members from El Salvador. Some of them might be MS-13, see? Now they can also make it with their gangs to come into New York and start taking over. Man, this shit about to get crazy. It's already crazy. Anyway, man, y'all know what's up. Like I said, when you got certain people trolling you, that means you doing something right. I told y'all before. That same troll, I see that nigga trolling Hassan Campbell, nigga. That motherfucker wake up in the morning troll me, nigga. I'm congratulated. You did? I'm doing something right. Thank y'all all. Salute to the chat, man. My moms be working, man. We family. I told y'all that. But at the end of the day, when shit pop off, niggas won't be able to troll no more. Because niggas gonna be dead. You know what I'm saying? The nigga that's trolling today will be the nigga that's probably dead a year from now, if he make it that long. I promise you that. I put my life on it. I promise you that. A lot of these motherfuckers playing around, they're not gonna be here, y'all. So don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about none of that shit. Don't worry about nothing. The people who's supposed to be here, they're gonna be here. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't gonna be here. Why? Because guess what? Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show you in real time how this shit work. See? While your stupid ass trolling, while your stupid ass here trolling, they here getting to the bag. They here getting to the money. They here to take your spot. And you sitting back trolling. And you sitting back playing, jerking off, and your ass gonna be homeless or dead or in jail. Period. That's it. That's how the shit work. They ain't trolling. You think they come to America to sit behind a computer trolling? Hell no. You think they give a fuck about a trending topic or rapper? Hell no. Man, they come in here, they get paid. Why niggas will still be trolling. So I don't give a fuck about no troll. Them niggas, I told you before, half them trolls ain't gonna be around no more, man. They're gonna be dead. Fucked up in the game. So nigga home, most people that troll be homeless and shit. Motherfucker somewhere in a fucking parking lot in a car trolling. Nigga on a rooftop somewhere. Nigga in a fucking abandoned house trolling. Man, these niggas ain't got shit. Nigga in the homeless shelter trolling. I know how this shit work. So I know I'm gonna be one of the last people here laughing. I know that much. I'm gonna be fucking laughing my ass off. That's why I told you miss me with all that shit. What up though, y'all? I'm about to get out of here, man. It's Friday, the weekend here. We got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta chill out. Vibe. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Episode 252, 252, and it's what we do. So I'm checking y'all, and I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm gonna be working this weekend. That's right. The new Wild Wild West is what it looks like. That's right. That means anything goes. If you know about the Wild Wild West, that means a human life wasn't worth shit. Now you understand why people are getting slaughtered every day, shot the fuck up, found dead, slumped, hung. Death is all around you. I told people months ago, the Grim Reaper been made itself known. The only reason why I'm laughing because I know he who last laughed the hardest. I know I'm gonna be laughing in the end. A lot of people, man, they're gonna be crying. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact, y'all. That's just what it is. So salute to all my people that's holding it down right now, that's in position, gonna keep winning, gonna keep doing what they gotta do, and that's always gonna make sure they got and their family got, and they always gonna be straight. Man, I got number love for y'all. Y'all know what time it is, man. Everybody else, I don't know what to tell you, man. Niggas done. Niggas still ain't got no ID. How you from the country your whole life, you still ain't got no ID? These motherfuckers coming here, they got a fresh ID already. We just seen the stories about niggas with no bank accounts, niggas with no credentials. You ain't got shit. They about to get everything. What's so fucking funny, nigga? You ain't got shit. The fuck you laughing at? What the fuck you trolling, nigga? I'm being real. Because it ain't getting no better. It's not getting better. Why? Because they're not dropping no more help. Only reason why a lot of y'all made it last year because of the earned income credit that was given to you. A lot of y'all made it through the crisis because you was last year the same time they was giving out money. Remember back to school when they was releasing some of that last earned income tax credit money? I remember that. This year ain't no money. Ain't none of that shit coming out. There's no more help. And Joe told you out his own mouth he wasn't giving you shit. Anyway, now you see where it's going. It's going to them. They got a budget put up for them. They just didn't put a name on it. It's called, you can stay at this hotel right here. We got a job for you over there. And that's what the fuck it is. They ain't got no name on their program. But you got caught up in the PPP program. Man, this shit fucking funny, man. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm still reading the chat. I can go on with this shit all day. Because I know it's at the end, nigga. I know what time it is. I pay attention to the word. I know about the scripture. I know about Revelation. I know about the end times. And I see the end times playing out. But that don't mean it's the end for me. It's the end for some of you niggas. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because we at the end of this shit. That's why I love watching this real movie that's going on. That's why I just showed you Scarface Part 2. In Scarface, they got off the boat and flooded Miami. Miami has never been the same. Florida, Miami have never been the same since they got off them boats. Well, guess what? Ever since now they getting off these buses, a lot of these places will never be the same again. I swear to you, you know right now, you're going to go to certain places, you're going to come back, you're going to say, what the fuck? I don't know none of these people. Where my people's at? What happened to so-and-so? Mr. Johnson used to be right here. What happened to old boy and them used to be back there? What happened to Shorty? They going to be gone. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Gone. Ghost. Here's your proof right here. This your proof. Showing you this shit. That's right. All that forgave this shit coming to an end. That's a fact. Because remember, we went into the science of real versus fake. The real world is going to prosper. I just went through some of the levels of the new real world, meaning the real things that are taking place, I say. You got real things taking place, and then you got fake things taking place that ain't real, which we call distractions. You know what I'm saying? Stumbling blocks. So, being that we at the end of this shit, some people are going to run into brick walls, and some people are going to go through different gateways, different dimensions, different openings. You get it? Some people are going to be on their path to a new heaven. Some people are going to be on their path to hell. Some people are already on that path. Most of them call it demon time. The ones on demon time, they all going to hell. You get it now? Now y'all get it? So don't worry about if the book real or not. Just understand that people on demon time are going to be in hell. So you got to, it's called struggling, motherfucker. It's called locked up. It's called GoFundMe. Get it? Man, this shit's simple, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit's simple. Royce, what up, Royce? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Chevy T, what's up? That's all I'm saying. So I can play around and laugh and joke because at the end of the day, I know what time it is, man. I ain't shedding no tear. I ain't mad at nobody. I don't give a fuck. Know why? Because I'm gonna be straight, and my people gonna be straight. And y'all, my people that's listening right now. Anybody that's listening, y'all already in tune. Because if you wasn't in tune, you would have been left already. Like most of the people that left, that be in and out the chat, a lot of people left when I start talking that shit because they don't want to face reality. That's why I told you, I don't come to pacify and talk nice and fuck that. I'm going to tell niggas what it is. I want to tell you what the so-called elite ain't going to tell you. Yeah. Now you understand population control? Now, this is how they control the population. Why? They took this population over here and they are controlling them, making sure they're straight, and then they put the population over there. That's called population control. But you thought it just was a nigga dying. No. It just so happened Offset is suing Quality Control Music. See? Quality control. This is a quality controlled event. You get it? The migrants. Somebody got to work in the factories. Somebody got to do the lawn. Somebody got to build these new buildings. Now y'all get it. All right, family. About to get out of here. Salute to my bro Wax Dog, man. American Links, what up? I said what I had to say. I think I touched up on everything. Salute to the people on the replay. If you ain't catch it, you make sure you catch it. Other than that, I'm about to get out of here. Hold up. I make sure I ain't miss nobody. Respectfully, you said it's the end for most people, but you're going to be in the fight, right? With us, whether you realize it or not. Of course I know that. But this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm fighting right now. See, I'm trying to show you. I'm going to show you how it works, right? I'm fighting right now. I'm fighting the demons. I'm fighting ignorance every day. I'm fighting the ignorance. I'm fighting the doubts. I'm fighting disbelief right now. I'm showing you. Actually, look, it's not all about the physical war. If we make the right moves now, we won't have to worry about this shit. Because you know why? They ain't gonna be able to fuck with us. But understand that if it do come to that, of course I'm gonna put in work. Of course I'm gonna make sure people straight. And by that I mean mostly children and people that can't defend themselves. But when I say a lot of this stuff, I be talking about I ain't worried about no man. That's really what I be saying. I'm not worried about no nigga. Meaning a black man, a man that wants to be ignorant and fucking stupid. I can't worry about a man. That's why they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And old dogs have to be what? Put down. Because you can't teach them nothing. That's in the scripture too. It's at the ASPCA. Things that don't want to change have to be put down. So if niggas don't want to change and they want to die, who am I to try to save them? You get it? That's all I'm saying. But as far as the youth, elderly, women that can't protect themselves, of course I'm going to die for my people. I'm going to be right. You understand? But as far as a man, I look at myself, I'm my own warrior. That's how I got to look at myself like I'm a warrior. You did? Because there's no guarantee I can get 5 people together that's going to be ready on the same page to really do something for real, for real. You get it? And that's where the saying comes from that everybody ain't built like that. And I can't depend on somebody to be built like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I do my thing every day. I'm fighting ignorance. I'm fighting stupidity. I'm fighting stereotypes. Because these are the things that are really destroying us right now. You dig? And then on the back end is when they come with the physical warfare. Right now, they dealing with spiritual warfare and mental warfare. But in the end will be the physical warfare. You get it? That's how this shit works. The physical warfare is the last result. That's when shit hit the fan. You get it? That's how this shit works. That's also what they did to all our ancestors. When they came at the end, when they really wiped out, that was at the end of the shit. But they was already fucking their head up with the Bible, showing fake love, raping our people, mixing their genes with us. They did a lot of shit before they said, fuck it, now it's time to just start hanging on their ass and killing all of them. Yeah, it's a process they do. Allegedly. Anyway, y'all. But that's a good question though. That's a good statement though, Ashley. A good statement. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. I love my people, but it ain't no but in it. I just understand that everybody ain't my people. That's just the reality we all got to deal with. Everybody ain't our people. I just showed you. Let me show y'all again. Let me give you another visual that everybody ain't your people. Everybody ain't your people. Do you see him doing the work for Massa? Do you see Massa standing there? You don't know who Massa is, but you know that's Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, a black man. Because Massa sent him to do the greeting. He has to do the meet and greets. You get it? But he's a black man, right? Why? Let's ask another question. I'm gonna ask. I like to deal with a lot of common sense. Why they don't have New Yorkers lined up? Because he about to get them jobs. Why he don't have it where the people that's already been here could come to New York and get help? Let's ask them questions, y'all. People that's already from here that need help, why they can't go to New York right now and get put in a hotel? That's what somebody need to ask the mayor. That's all I'm saying, y'all. And you see that? They get limo service, get dropped off at the airport. Getting off the bus, getting put in vehicles, getting put up in hotels. You tell me that. And ask the question, my smart people, where's that budget coming from? Because we know about follow the money, right? We're going to talk that real talk. Yeah, where that money coming from, y'all? How they going to eat? See that man, how much weight he got on him? How they going to keep eating like? Who going to feed him? Where that money coming from? That means it had to be a budget put up for them, right? Let's use common sense now, right? A budget had to be put up for them. Who is controlling the budget? I could have sworn the mayor controls the budget. That's why I be trying to tell people, don't play with me when it comes to this shit. I do this shit for fun. And I love it. That's why I'm here, y'all. Other than that, man, this ain't about me. It's about us. And I'm about to get out of here. And y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend, man. Real. Stay right. And the moral of this whole story, like I said, this ain't no fear factor. This ain't to scare nobody. This is to show you that life ain't a game no more. We can't be playing no more, wasting time. And whatever you want to do, you can accomplish it. You just got to put the work in, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Believe that shit. And it's up. Even if you got to find a cheat code, that's up to you. You got to find a cheat code. You got to find, hey, whatever you got to do, just understand it can be done. I told you before, if the door closed, it's a window open somewhere. There's always a way out of every fucking thing. Never forget that. So I'm showing y'all the shit ain't over yet. You ain't no fucking statistic. You can make yourself a statistic, or you can make yourself a plus sign. You did. It's all on you. So that's the moral of the story. And people that rock with me, you always gonna get it. I might start at one end, but I'm gonna end it somewhere else. But I'm still gonna show you the whole path. That's it. Now, if you don't get it, you just don't get it. Not all these migrants are bad people. Some of them are good people in the life. You good or you evil. That's right. Some of them are good people. Like I said earlier, when I first started, I said that. A lot of them are good people. But if you think ain't no bad ones coming too, you slipping. But a lot of them are good people. And that's why that's the number one thing I've been saying with this episode. These are the people coming to live the American dream. What is the American dream? All of the things that you love, all of the things that are really yours, and then you've been tricked not to want these things or like or care about them. Basically, all the things you don't give a fuck about, don't care about, they want it. All the things you don't want to do, they willing to do it. That's it, y'all. That's what all this shit is about. And this is how they smack people in the face and rub it in your face and say, fuck them. You dig? Now you understand why C-19 had to start it all off. Why? C-19, when everybody quit their job, move. So now they got a lot of people off the payroll that was working for the city, making six figures, had their job for 10, 20. They tricked all of them to quit. So now a lot of them, they're going to get their job to them. A lot of people moved because now they're going to get their crib to them. And we know they'll stay in the crib 3, 4 deep. So even though the rent is going up, they don't give a fuck. They're going to pay the shit because they're going to be having 5 different paychecks under one roof anyway. Man, this shit is old, y'all. That's right. The homeless people need help. But guess what, Rena? Guess what, Rena? Guess what? At the same time, they're making people homeless. At the same time, people making themselves homeless. And that's what part of the whole game was. A lot of people became homeless during this whole shit. But this homelessness was by design. I already went into that. We already went into all of that. All of the tent, all of the homeless. Look, we know the homelessness got so bad in certain cities, they built their own fucking communities of hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of people sleeping in tents, side by side, shit's done made up neighborhoods. That been going on the past 2-3 years. But those are some of the people they wanted to get rid of. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The people they want to get rid of are going to be the ones that are homeless. That's why I was telling people this ain't the time to be homeless. You might get put somewhere, you don't know where the fuck you at. We had the conversation about before they what up Freeman Channel? Remember, we was just talking about this the other day, and Ron Dell was talking about this. It was a mass homeless surrounding in Los Angeles around the Super Bowl area. And before the Super Bowl came in February, they did a clean sweep. But we don't know to this day where all the homeless people at. And people keep forgetting about the FEMA camps. They keep forgetting about the organ harvesting. A person that is homeless is worth more dead than alive. A person that is homeless with no family, no ID, it's easier to find them somewhere and chop the fuck up. And nobody know the fuck they was anyway. Find them niggas in the river and their organs gone. Because they homeless. This was the movie back in the day with Ice-T where they was hunting the homeless people. I always keep forgetting the name of the damn movie. They showed us this shit years ago. I'm back. Laptop went dead. Y'all still here though. I was gonna say take it down. There you go, Wax Dog, surviving the game. Damn, boy, you be on point. There you go, surviving the game. If you did not see Surviving the Game, do yourself a favor. Rent the goddamn movie. It's on every platform that stream, YouTube, all over. You can find, man, get into these old movies. Surviving the Game with Ice-T shows you how the rich white men, which represented the elite, was going into the city, getting homeless people, taking them to the woods, and hunting their ass like game. Letting his ass run around the mountains, chasing them and killing them. Because nobody knows about nobody cares about a homeless person. They showed you this shit already. And now they still, allegedly, if it still do go on, these are the people who end up as organs. Also, what? Somebody sent me the video on how, if I'm not mistaken, Danielle sent it to me, of how they're perfecting the eating of burgers that are basically human flesh. Man, this shit is crazy out here. People don't believe that shit. Told you this shit wicked out here. This shit is wicked. This is the shit that's going on, y'all, because the dark side has taken over. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But remember, for the people that know, you already know how it's supposed to go. The story goes. It's supposed to come to all of this madness and chaos and all this, before, you know what I'm saying, the change. And then it's written that that's when peace will come. So that's why I told you it ain't about what you believe in, it's about what you know. And you heard that life is scripted. You got to know how to follow the script. All I do is follow the script. That's all I do. I don't sit here and debate and worry about if shit is real or not. I just pay attention to the goddamn script. I know when I watch a movie if the shit real or not. I know about acting and all that bullshit role playing, but I understand that it all comes from a script. You got to follow the script. So when you go back to sleep, you forget about the script. Therefore, you keep losing. You dig? That's how this shit work. So that's why I said American Dream is actually the black nightmare, because the number one people that like to sleep and the number one people that are living insane, like a bad dream, is you know who. I said what I had to say. I'm done. I was supposed to quit before the laptop cut off. The battery been dead. You know what I'm saying? But I plugged it up. I'm still here. It's Friday. We lit. We the shit. If we going to stay popular, we going to be all right. Other than that, know that. You know what I'm saying? I love my people. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay right. And y'all stay in tune and be all right, man. And make sure you look out for them kids, man, and the people that can't look out for themselves. That's what all this is about. On that, For No Fame Live, episode 252. I'm out. 1. I'ma holler at y'all.